أهلا بيكم طالبات وطلاب جريد 1 بريب. برحب بيكم في حلقة ماث جديدة تحت رعاية وإشراف وزارة التربية والتعليم. النهاردة في حلقتنا هنراجع على المنهج كله، وطبعا عايزة أفكركم كنا عملنا 4 مراجعات تقدروا ترجعوا ليها قبل الإكزام، هتكون مفيدة جدا ليكم. ودلوقتي يلا نبدأ. Question 1. ABCD is a quadrilateral in which the measurement of angle A is 60, the measurement of angle B equals 2x, the measurement of angle C equals 3x, and the measurement of D equals 5x. Find the value of x. How can we solve it? Here, as we know, the measurement of the quadrilateral is 360. Do you remember the rule? N minus 2 times 180. Quadrilateral means there are 4 sides. So it is 4 minus 2 times 180, which is 2 times 180 equals 360. I need to add all the angles to get 360. Let me clear this one. Angle 1 is 60. Then angle B is 2x plus C is 3x and D is 5x. The sum should be 360. Now let's subtract this 60 from both sides, so it will be 300. Here we have 2x plus 3x plus 5x, which is 10x. To find x, we have to divide by 10 both sides. So x equals 30 degrees. So here the solution, x is 30 degrees. Question 2. ABCD is a parallelogram in which the measurement of angle B is 110 and DH perpendicular to BC. So here we have 90 degrees and here also 90 degrees. Then HD intersect BC with H. So that's our point. Find the measure of angle HDC. We need this one. Let me put a question mark here. How can we find it? As we know from the properties of a parallelogram, the two opposite angles are congruent or are equal in measure. So this one also is 110. Then the consecutive angles are supplementary, which is 180. If this one is 110, so this one is 70. And this one too is 70. And as we know from the perpendicular, this one is 90. Now let me make it black. What about this triangle? We need this one. We need this angle. As you can see here, we have 90 degrees and 70 degrees. And we know the sum of the angles for any triangle is 180. So we need to add 90 plus 70. Then subtract it from 180. Let me write the proof. Since the measurement of angle B equals 110, therefore the measurement of angle A is 70. And also equals to the measurement of angle C. So here 110, and here 70, and here 70. Since the DH perpendicular on BC, therefore angle DHC, the measurement of angle DHC equals 90. So we know this one 90. That's what we need. So we have to add 70 plus 90, then subtract it from 180. Let me change the color now. The measurement of angle HDC equals 180 minus 70 plus 90, which is 180 minus 70 plus 90 is 160. Then when we subtract them, we will get 20. So the correct answer is 20. Question 3, choose the correct answer from those given. Number 1, the sum of measures of interior angles of the octagon. How many sides for the octagon? 8 sides. Let's write the rule. N minus 2, and represent the number of sides, times 180. N is 8 minus 2 times 180, which is 6 times 180. So the answer is 1080. Number 2, the measure of an exterior angle of a regular polygon is 30. It is given, and here we have a rule for that. Then the number of its side equals what? We have to memorize this rule. The number of sides equals 360 over the measure of one exterior angle. So it is 360 divided by 30. Cross out the 0. Then 36 divided by 3 is 12. Number 3. A rectangle whose width is 6 centimeters and its diagonal length is or equals 10. So let's draw it. Here we have a rectangle. The width is 6 and the diagonal is 10. Then its area equals what? How can we find the area of it? As we know here, each angle in the rectangle is 90. So actually we can apply the Pythagoras theorem on this triangle, the black one. The hypotenuse is opposite to 90, so it is given, which is 10. The diagonal in the rectangle represents a hypotenuse on the black triangle. So how can we find this side, which is the length of it, to find the area of the after that? So if the hypotenuse is given, so we have to start from it. 10 squared minus 6 squared equals the length squared. This one is length equals length squared. 10 squared, 100 minus 36 equals length squared, which is 64. So the length, by taking the square root for both, so the length is 8. So here we have 8. Now, what is the area of the rectangle? The area equals length times width. We got the length, which is 8, and the width is given, which is 6. Then 6 times 8, which is 48, and don't forget to put the unit square centimeters. So the correct answer is 48. Number 4. The measure of an interior angle of a polygon of n sides equals what? We have a rule for it. The formula of it, n minus 2 times 180 divide by n. To divide by n. So the correct answer is C. Number 5. If x, y, and z are the midpoints of the sides of an equilateral triangle, what does it mean? All the sides are equal. So for example here A, B, C, then midpoints X, Y, Z. And the parameter of triangle XYZ, here it is, XYZ, is equal 10. Find the parameter of triangle ABC. Here we have a relationship between the two triangles. The one that inside it, or the small triangle, is half, or the parameter of it is half of the parameter of the big triangle. So the given one is the small, which is 10. So the big one, what is the parameter of it? It is double of it, which is 20. So 10 times 2 equals 20. What about if I give you, for example, if I give you the big one is 100. The parameter of the big one is 100. So the small one, the parameter of XYZ will be 50. Don't forget the relationship between the two triangles. Next, number 6. The image of a point, I need this point. By rotation about the origin, which is 0 and 0 point, with angle negative 180. Do you remember the rule? X and Y. And here rotation, origin and 180. Change the sign of X and Y. So it will be negative X and negative Y. What about it? The image here is 6 and negative 2. To return it back to it, also we need to change the sign. So it will be negative 6 and 2. So the correct answer is D. Question 4. Find the measure of the marked angle. This one. How can we find it? If this one is 150, so this angle is 30. How do you know? Because both of them are making a straight angle or supplementary angle, which is 180. So, and as we know, the exterior angle for this triangle, it will be the sum of the two other interior angles. So the question mark is the sum of 25 and 30. So I need to add the other two interior angles, not this one, which is 55. If LC is a symmetry line of the figure ABCDE, find the measurement of angle BCD. We need this one. How can we find it? As we know, if we have a symmetry line, that means this angle is 90. And this one is 30. So here we have, since the measurement of angle E equals 130, therefore the measurement of angle A is 130. And since the measurement of angle B is 110, therefore the measurement of angle D is 110. And as we know, the sum of angles of any quadrilateral is 360. Let's do it with black. Here we have this one. We know three angles from them, and we need the fourth one. So here we have 90 plus 130 plus 110 plus the question mark here, this one, this angle, equals 360. Let's add them. 90 plus 110 is 200, so 330 equals 360. Or here plus L, we didn't write plus L, 330 plus this question mark is 360. So the question mark or the angle DCL equals 30. Here it is. What about it as a whole here, angle C? So we need to double it, 30 and 30, which is 60. So the final answer is 60 degrees. Next, question 6. If A, 3 and 2, B, 6 and negative 4, find the image of C, negative 5 and 2 by a translation of 4AB. How can we find it? here we have, first of all, AB. That means we need to get B minus A. The end minus the start point. B is 6 and negative 4. And A is 3 and 2. Subtract the first or the x coordinate. 6 minus 3 is 3. And negative 4 minus 2 is negative 6. Then, if I say 4AB, that means multiply 4 times what you got here, which is 3 and negative 6. Then distribute it. It is 4 times 3, which is 12, and 4 times negative 6, which is negative 24. So any point x and y will go to x plus 12 and y minus 24. What about C now? C is negative 5 and 2. Let's do it. Add 12 for this negative 5, so it's negative 5 plus 12 and 2 minus 24, which is here the sign of bigger, which is 7, and negative 22. So the final answer is 7 and negative 22. That's all about our revision. I hope it was clear for everyone. Good luck in your exam.